Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. Welcome to our RST online class. I am Noor Mahmood Anwar from Milestone School and College. Dear students, first of all, we will discuss our previous lesson, and you know that our previous lesson was from chapter 3 and the lesson was 1. The topic was Quran Majid. Dear students, now I will ask you few questions about this lesson. Can you tell me where is the Al-Quran inscribed? Yes, your answer is right. Al-Quran is inscribed on the Lawh Mahfuz. Now tell me again, what does Lawh Mahfuz mean? Yes, answer is absolutely right. Lawh Mahfuz means protected shield. Again tell me, how many Makki surah are there in Al-Quran? Yes, Al-Quran has 86 Makki surah. Tell me again, how many Madani surah are there in Al-Quran? Yes, it is. There are 28 Madani surah in Al-Quran. Thank you very much for your answer. Now, dear students, we'll discuss our new lesson, and you know that our new lesson is from chapter 5 and the lesson is 2. Dear students, a prophet was born at the panic-stricken situation to Egypt king of Pharaoh. You know that. Pharaoh deputed his soldiers to keep watch all over the country and ordered them to kill all the male children born of Israeli parents at once. The armed forces made a list of pregnant women in the Bani Israel. They began to kill every newborn male child. In this way, an innumerable child were killed in the hand of Pharaoh's people. Dear students, can you guess what was the prophet? Yes, you are absolutely right. And the prophet was Hazrat Musa alayhi salam, a prophet and messenger of Allah the Almighty. Now we will discuss about Hazrat Musa alayhi salam's biography in detail. Dear students, already we know that our topic is from chapter 5 and lesson is 2, Hazrat Musa alayhi salam. Today we will discuss message of arrival of Hazrat Musa alayhi salam, birth of Hazrat Musa alayhi salam, Musa alayhi salam's hijrat to the land of the Madain, gaining prophethood from Allah of Musa alayhi salam, the victory of truth and the decay of the false, gaining prophet Taurat of Hazrat Musa alayhi salam, and related question answer of our today's topic. Dear students, first of all we will discuss of Hazrat Musa alayhi salam's arrival in detail. In ancient times, the emperors of Egypt were called Pharaoh. One of the Hazrat Musa alayhi salam's contemporary Pharaoh was Walid ibn Mus'ab. He is also known as Ramses II. Once he dreamed that a flame of fire from Baitul Muqaddas had engulfed Egypt and was burning away his followers of Kipti tribes, but was not doing any harm to the Bani Israelites. In this situation, Pharaoh summoned to the oracles of his kingdom and demanded the explanation of his dream. The explanation was, a son will be born in the Bani Israel tribe and will be the cause of Pharaoh's ruin and the destruction of Pharaoh's kingdom. Hearing this explanation, Pharaoh became very much excited and panic-stricken. He then ordered his soldiers to kill the male babies from in the Bani Israel tribe. Thus, innumerable male child were killed by Pharaoh's army. In such a critical period, Hazrat Musa alayhi salam was born. But for the unlimited glory of Allah, the Almighty, the Pharaoh army could not know this news. On the other hand, Hazrat Musa alayhi salam's mother became afraid. Under the circumstances, in the name of Allah, Musa alayhi salam's mother locked Hazrat Musa alayhi salam into a chest and let the chest flow down the Nile river. How graceful Allah is! The floating chest happened to stop just by the side of Pharaoh's palace. Pharaoh's virtuous wife, Hazrat Asiya alayhi salam, opened the chest. At the sight of such a beautiful child, Asiya alayhi salam took Musa alayhi salam to her lap. Being childless, Hazrat Asiya alayhi salam continued to bring up the child. As the child Musa alayhi salam refused to drink the breast milk of any other woman, his own mother was assigned to act as his milk mother and nurse. With the grace of Almighty Allah, Musa alayhi salam began to grow up under the care of his own mother in the Pharaoh's house. Dear students, in this regard, Allah the Almighty says in Surah At-Taha, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, فَرَجَعْنَاكَ إِلَىٰ أُمِّكَ كَيْ تَقَرَّ عَيْنُهَا وَلَا تَحْزَنْ. Allah says about this, then I have returned you to your mother so that she soothes her eyes and does not feel sad. This verse is taken from Surah At-Taha and the verse number is 40. Dear students, one day Pharaoh took child Musa alayhi salam to his lap. Then the child Musa alayhi salam slapped on Pharaoh's face by grabbing his beard. As a result, Pharaoh, being wrathful, wanted to kill him and said, "This child will destroy my kingdom." Then Asiya alayhi salam came forward to protect the Musa alayhi salam through a deadly ordeal from the wrath of Pharaoh. As he held fire into his mouth, he had stammered afterwards. So dear students, this is our short discussion about the arrival of Musa alayhi salam, and the topic highlights is, in ancient times the emperors were called Firaun. Firaun was from Kipti tribes. Firaun was a tyrannical ruler. Innumerable male children were killed by Firaun's army. In such a critical period, Musa alayhi salam was born. Musa alayhi salam's born is the unlimited glory of Almighty Allah. And the Musa alayhi salam was from Bani Israel tribe. Now, dear students, we'll find some short questions of this short discussion. Question is, what the kings of Egypt were called in the ancient times? And the answer is, in ancient times, the kings of Egypt were called Firaun. What was the name of Musa alayhi salam's contemporary Firaun? And the answer is, one of the Musa alayhi salam's contemporary Firaun was Walid ibn Mus'ab. Dear students, another question is, Walid ibn Mus'ab also known as what? Answer is, Walid ibn Mus'ab also known as Ramses II. Another question, in which family Hadrat Musa alayhi salam was born? Hadrat Musa alayhi salam was born in a family of Bani Israel. What was the name of Firaun's wife? The name of Firaun's wife is Hadrat Asiya alayhi salam. And the last question is, who got appointment as the foster mother of Musa alayhi salam at Firaun's house? And the answer is Hadrat Musa alayhi salam's mother. So, dear students, these are the few questions of our short discussion. Now, dear students, we will discuss about the hijrat of Hadrat Musa alayhi salam. We also discuss of Hadrat Musa alayhi salam's gaining prophethood from Allah the Merciful and preaching religion to Firaun. Now, dear students, we will discuss about the hijrat of Hadrat Musa alayhi salam. Once it so happened that Musa alayhi salam found a Kipti torturing an Israelites. In order to save the tortured Israelite, Musa alayhi salam gave this oppressor a tremendous blow, resulting in his death. Hadrat Musa alayhi salam became surprised at this, and with a fear of Firaun, Musa alayhi salam left Egypt for the land of Madain. There, Musa alayhi salam met with Hadrat Shu'aib alayhi salam and spent 10 years with Shu'aib alayhi salam. Being pleased with his craftsmanship, graceful character, Hadrat Shu'aib alayhi salam got his eldest daughter Safura married to Hadrat Musa alayhi salam. Now we'll discuss about the gaining prophethood of Hadrat Musa alayhi salam. Hadrat Musa alayhi salam, along with his family, set off for Egypt from the Madain after living some period of time. It fell night when he reached at the base of Tur. Spent the night, he camped in the sacred valley of Tur near the hill and was bestowed with prophethood there from Allah. Allah the Benevolent declares, I have chosen you, so continue to listen to whatever divine announcement is made. Then Allah the Omnipotent often talked to Hadrat Musa alayhi salam directly or through the angels. It is for this reason Musa alayhi salam called Kalimullah. Musa alayhi salam was called Kalimullah. Dear students, after gaining prophethood, Hazrat Musa alayhi salam was destined to preach religiosity on behalf of Allah. Hence, Musa alayhi salam stammered. Thence Allah, in response to his prayer, bestowed Hazrat Harun alayhi salam, the youngest brother of Musa alayhi salam, with prophethood and engaged him as his assistant in this missionary. Do you understand? Okay, fine. Then Hazrat Musa alayhi salam, along with Hazrat Harun alayhi salam, went to Fir'aun and offered invitation to accept the religion of Allah. Allah the Almighty orders to Musa alayhi salam and Harun alayhi salam, go thou to Fir'aun, for he has transgressed all bound, and ask, wouldn't thou intend to be purified from sin? And shouldn't I guide you to your Lord, that means Allah, so that you should fear him? Then Hazrat Musa alayhi salam showed his miracle to Fir'aun and invited him to have faith in Allah. But, dear students, Fir'aun did not pay heed to it. Rather, he plotted to kill Musa alayhi salam. So, dear students, the summary of our short discussion is Musa alayhi salam migrated from Egypt to Madain. In Madain, Musa alayhi salam met with Hazrat Shu'aib alayhi salam. In Madain, Musa alayhi salam spent 10 years. Shu'aib alayhi salam got his eldest daughter Safura married to Hazrat Musa alayhi salam. Musa alayhi salam was bestowed with prophethood in the sacred valley named Tuwa, and Musa alayhi salam is called Kalimullah because he is talked to Allah directly. So this is the highlights of our short discussion. Do you understand, dear students? Okay, fine. Dear students, please be attentive. Now we find some short question of our short discussion from our short discussion. Number one question is, where Musa alayhi salam went after leaving Egypt? The answer is Musa alayhi salam went Madain after leaving Egypt. In Madain, Musa alayhi salam met with whom? The answer is, in Madain, Musa alayhi salam met with Shu'aib alayhi salam. Who was Shu'aib alayhi salam? Shu'aib alayhi salam was a famous prophet of Allah the Merciful. How many years did Musa alayhi salam spend with Hazrat Shu'aib alayhi salam? Answer is 10 years. Another question is, where was Hazrat Musa alayhi salam bestowed with prophethood? And the answer is, Musa alayhi salam bestowed with prophethood in the sacred valley named Tuwa. Who decided to kill Musa alayhi salam? Answer is, Fir'aun decided to kill Hazrat Musa alayhi salam. Who is called Kalimullah? Musa alayhi salam is called Kalimullah. These are the few short questions with answer of our topic. Do you understand? Yes, okay, fine. Dear students, now we will discuss about the victory of truth and the decay of false. We also discuss of Musa alayhi salam's gaining Tawrat from Allah the Merciful and the repentance of Bani Israel tribe. Dear students, now we'll discuss about the victory of truth and the decay of false. Please be attentive. For the Musa alayhi salam came to learn about the evil design of Pharaoh, dear students. So he readily left with his followers. When Pharaoh came to know about the departure of Musa alayhi salam accompanied by his followers, Pharaoh chased them with his soldiers, all the soldiers. For the Musa alayhi salam along with his followers reached the bank of the river Nile. At the backside, Pharaoh with his soldiers was very near. Then the followers of Musa alayhi salam were afraid. Musa alayhi salam pacified them by saying, "O my dear community, O my dear tribes, certainly Allah will lead us," he said his tribe. Instructed by Allah, or the Musa alayhi salam struck the river with his rod. There appeared a road across the water of the river Nile. Understand, dear students? Okay, fine. Then 12 groups of the Israelites, there were 12 roads across the river Nile. And by the grace of Almighty Allah, the Bani Israel tribe safely, for the Musa alayhi salam and his followers crossed the river. Dear students, as Pharaoh and his soldiers observed Musa alayhi salam and his followers crossing the river, they followed them. No sooner had they reached the middle point of the river, then the road vanished away in the river water by the command of Allah the Almighty. As a result, Pharaoh together with his followers was drowned in the river. They themselves met their doom when they were out to destroy Allah's Prophet. Dear students, here came the victory of truth. Understand? Very fine. Then Musa alayhi salam gained prophethood. Now our topic is gaining Tawrat of Musa alayhi salam. Dear students, Musa alayhi salam attained the Tawrat at Mount Tur. Musa alayhi salam made Harun alayhi salam to his substitute when he was meditation in Mount Tur. Bani Israel tribe were misled by the cunning deception of a man named Samiri. As for Tawbah, the misled people were ordered to kill one another by the Almighty Allah. 70,000 Israelites were killed. Allah granted pardon to the rest of the Israelites. Dear students, please be attentive. Now we'll discuss a few short questions of our discussion. And the question is, how many days did Musa alayhi salam stay at Tur Hill? And the answer is 30 days. Which kitab was revealed on Musa alayhi salam? Tawrat kitab was revealed on Musa alayhi salam. Where was Musa alayhi salam gained the Tawrat? And the answer is Musa alayhi salam gained the Tawrat at Mount Tur. To whom Musa alayhi salam made his substitute? Musa alayhi salam made Harun alayhi salam to his substitute. Understand, students? Okay, fine. Who was Harun alayhi salam, dear students? And the answer is Harun alayhi salam was the younger brother of Musa alayhi salam. Question is, by whose decision did the followers of Musa alayhi salam start worshipping cow? And the answer is a man named Samiri. How many tribes was the Bani Israel divided into, dear students? Yes, the answer is 12 tribes. Dear students, more questions of today's topic. This is for your home practice. And the question is, who is Hadrat Safura? Question 2 is, explain what Pharaoh saw in his dream. Third question is, how to get rid of sin by Bani Israel tribe for worshipping the cow. Fourth one is, what was the basis of preaching deen of Harun alayhi salam. Fifth one is, why was the Musa alayhi salam flown down the Nile river, locking into the chest? And next question is, how was Pharaoh along with his soldiers destroyed? And the last question is, why Musa alayhi salam was called Kalimullah? Dear students, these questions are for your home practice. Understand? Okay, fine. Dear students, now we'll decide the summary of our today's topic. Number 1 is, Musa alayhi salam's birth is the revelation of Allah's unique supremacy. Hadrat Musa alayhi salam's birth is proof that nothing can be done against the will of Allah. The speciality of Hadrat Musa alayhi salam is that he was talked to Allah directly, and truth always gained victory over false. And the last one is, the journey to the path of righteousness must lead us to the victory. These are the summary of our today's topic. Dear students, this is our today's topic related STEM. Mr. Qadir discussed about the life of Hadrat Musa alayhi salam in class 8. Students were very much. Dear students, this is our today's topic related STEM. Mr. Qadir discussed about the life of Hadrat Musa alayhi salam in class 8. Students were very much pleased hearing this. Samin, one of the students, says birth and upbringing of Musa alayhi salam was very much challenging. In reply, Mr. Qadir says, truth prevails and falsehood is destroyed was proved in the life of Hadrat Musa alayhi salam. This is the stem of today's topic related. Dear students, these are the questions based on the stem. Number 1 is, what is Pharaoh? Number 2 is, why had stammered in Musa alayhi salam's speech? This is for 2 marks. Explain the statement of Samin in the light of your text. This is for 3 marks. And the last question is, evaluate the last statement of Mr. Qadir. This is for 4 marks. These are the questions of the based on STEM. This is for your home practice, and your HW number is 6. So, dear students, Shukriya for watching this video. See you in the next class. Till then, wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.